Hello students, hope you all are doing well, and today we are going to start our third unit, very short concepts, from which you are going to get 2 marks, that is 3 very short concepts in your intermediate public examination. On board nearly 8 very short concepts are written and you need to prepare all 8 very short concepts, out of which you are going to get 3 2 marks concepts. So it is a very good choice. If you prepare 8, you are getting 3, and the concepts which we are going to learn today are very small and very easy to understand. Let us start our first topic, that is complementary goods. The goods which satisfy same want jointly are known as complementary goods. What is it written on the board? The goods which satisfy same want jointly means I am satisfying my same want, but for satisfying the one want I require more number of commodities. For example, if I have a want to go for a long drive, in order to satisfy my want of going for a long drive, what do I require? I require car, and in order to run the car, I also require petrol. From these two commodities, if I have only one commodity, I cannot satisfy my want. Example, if I have only a car, can I drive it without a petrol? No, it is not possible. Or if I have only petrol and I do not have a car, then can I satisfy my want? No, it is not possible to satisfy my want of going for a long drive. It can only be satisfied when I have both goods, that is car as well as petrol. So my want of going for a long drive can be satisfied jointly. So the goods which satisfy the same want jointly are known as complementary goods, and the example here is car and petrol. The second good is substitute good. That means in order to satisfy your want, you can satisfy either by this commodity or by that commodity. For example, if a person is feeling thirsty, right now I do not have a mango juice, but I have water. I have cool drinking water for you. So right now you can quench your thirst by drinking water instead of a mango drink. So water is a substitute to mango drink. You can either drink water or you can drink a mango juice. One more example, you can satisfy your hunger either by eating bread or by eating chapati or by consuming rice. It's up to you. So these are all substitute goods. The goods which satisfy same want are known as substitute goods. For example, tea and coffee, Pepsi and Coke. That means you can either drink tea or coffee. You can either drink Pepsi or Coke. Is that clear? So the goods which satisfy the same want are called as substitute goods. The difference between substitute and complementary is one extra term, that is jointly. Here also you have goods which satisfy same want, and here also you have goods which satisfy same want, but in complementary we have jointly. Now let us come to the third concept, that is superior goods. And next we are going to learn inferior goods. Superior means which are good in quality. Inferior goods means which are low in quality. Is that clear? So the demand for superior goods will increase with an increase in consumers' income. The demand for inferior goods decrease with an increase in consumers' income. Very simple. If my income is increased, I will buy good quality products. That means I will buy superior goods. So income is increased, demand is also increased. Second condition, my income is increased, so I will not buy low quality goods or poor quality goods or inferior quality goods. So when my income is increased, demand is decreased. One is increasing, one is decreasing, it is inverse relation. Both are increasing, it is positive relation. As I said you earlier in the 5 marks concepts, both increase or both decrease, that is positive relation. When one increase and other decrease, that is inverse relation or a negative relation. Hence, there is a positive relation in income and quantity demanded for superior goods, and there is an inverse relation between income and quantity demanded in case of inferior goods. Next concept is cross demand. Now before starting this, there are 3 concepts which are interrelated, that is cross demand, income demand and demand function. One word you need to keep in your mind is functional relationship. If you remember these words, this term especially, you can frame the sentence very easily. So what is cross demand? It is a functional relationship between two goods. Between two goods, the goods may be either substitute or they may be either complementary. What does it mean by cross demand? It is the functional relationship between two goods which are either substitute or either complementary. So it can be represented as dx is equals to f of py. Dx means demand for x commodity. F means same, the functional relationship. Py means price of y commodity. Always keep in mind, when you have py, that is price of y. When you have only y, that is income. Just keep this one point in mind. So what is cross demand? The functional relationship between two goods which are either substitute or complementary. It can be represented as dx is equals to f of py. The next concept is income demand. It shows the functional relationship between income and quantity demanded. The word itself, income and demand, means the relationship between income and demand. Which demand? Quantity demand. Is that clear? And it can be represented as dx is equals to f of y. Previously we were having dx is equals to f of py. Now we have only dx is equals to f of y, where dx is equals to demand for x commodity, f is the functional relationship and y is the income of the consumer. The next concept is demand function. What do you mean by demand function? It shows the functional relationship. These 3 definitions start with the same word. It is a functional relationship, it is a functional relationship and it is a functional relationship. So starting words are same. Functional relationship between what and what? Between demand for a good and the factors affecting it. Between demand for a good and factors affecting it. It can be represented as dx is equals to f of px, comma, p1 so on pn, comma, y, t, c, etc. Now here dx means demand for x commodity, f means functional relationship, px means price of x commodity, p1 so on pn means prices of substitute and complementary goods. The letter y means income, as I said you. T means taste and habits of consumer and C means climate conditions. So this is the formula which is given for demand function. Now let us go with the last concept, that is individual demand schedule. This is our last concept. So it is a list of various quantities of a commodity which is purchased by a single consumer in the market. For example, how much one single consumer can purchase with a given prices in the market is nothing but individual demand schedule. Means there are various list of commodities which a consumer can buy in the market is nothing but individual demand schedule. So from unit number 3, 8 concepts have been completed and you are going to get 3 for sure in your examination. Note down all the points, prepare it for 10 times, write it for 5 times. See you in the next class with some more and interesting topics. Till that, stay home, stay safe and keep practicing.